Hi, I'm Arna. We have an organic dairy farm in the Central Plateau. We're 25 minutes from Taupo, and we milk just over 700 cows. Our dairy platform here is 260 hectares, but we have a support block in Edgecombe and one in Napier as well, and we lease our heifers are leased out in Taranaki, so quite a large part of the countryside here.
Hi everyone, it's Abby here at AgRec NZ, and today we are down on a farm in Taupo with lovely Ffion, and we've also been talking to Will and Gracie as well, and we're going to just have a chat about how their farming experience has been. So Ffion, can you just introduce yourself, tell me a bit about you, where you're from, back in the UK?
Hi, well I'm Ffion, I'm 24 years old. I'm from Wales in the UK, so North Wales, Anglesey, and been dairy farming for quite a few years now. This is second placement here, so hopefully all going well. I should be here another few years.
What's your role on this particular farm that you're on at the moment then?
So just a dairy farm assistant at the moment, but there's an opportunity eventually to progress into something more than that. But particularly the role is just milking being the main one. There are opportunities to get involved with machinery, especially with the silaging that's going on at the moment. But mostly I'm being more involved with the cows, with the setting the fences in the fields, making sure they've got enough to eat.
Cool.
Just more of a generalised role,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm Will, I'm 19 from Devon.
I'm Gracie, I'm 19, I'm from Devon as well.
Back home I was working on a beef and chicken farm, rearing calves, and then we had 16,000 layer chickens.
Well, I'm third generation beef and sheep right in the middle of Devon. Not big, but not little, so it's very different out here.
A bit of everything, milking, fencing, just whatever needs doing.
I milk, but I'm also an au pair for a little bit of the time. So I have the 3 kids, and then in the mornings and milk in the afternoon. Our dairy farm has been organic for quite some time. It wasn't to do with the money when Dad signed up for organics over 20 years ago. It was purely because of what it is, being organic and providing a good product and ensuring that it's the best product it can be. So we have looked at lots of different things for why we are organic, but found that there's no chemicals, there's no pesticides, and we've tried to treat things naturally anyway, so we're not putting a lot of fertilizer on and things like that. So we can still treat cows to save their life with an antibiotic. We can still use an antibiotic. There's nothing that's stopping me from doing that, but I just can't keep her. So yeah, that's my absolute last resort. I would like to say so. I would like to say that our methods and what we do here is, like the world should be looking at. Our milk is exported to China for baby milk, baby formula. So, like we have a product here that goes all around the world. It's not just in New Zealand we supply organic milk. It goes to China, Japan, Canada, the US, and all through Europe.
So you farmed, your first placement with AgRec was in the South Island, and then this one's in the North Island. What would you say are the main differences for you? I mean, we're throwing Ffion in this. She's only been here about a week at this point, so we are throwing her into the bus a little bit here. But so far, what's been the big differences between North and South Island farming for you, do you think?
Well, if we talk about the weather, it's hotter up here.
Yes,
Very
it
cold
is.
down that
It
way.
is.
Differences. I've literally only been here a week. This is like my third shift, mine being. So it's definitely a lot hillier around here. Like the farm I was at in the South Island was completely flat. Absolutely no hills, flat, very easy going up.
This year I've been very fortunate enough to have an au pair / milker as well as a general farmhand. A couple from the UK, which has been an absolute godsend because it's exactly what I needed. I spent quite a bit of the early onset stages of training him through our dairy system and what we do, and then she's been my au pair helping at home, and then now come summer holidays they've both been able to be milking in the shed, and I've taught her a lot with in the weekends and things like that. So being very, very flexible and versatile with whether we've fitted them both.
I would, because
Yeah.
I don't think the process, if I had to sort out flights, visas, if even the transfer from the airport, I think that would have been a lot
just
more
all so
stressful. If
easy.
you've been travelling for like 2 days and you get off the plane and you know you've got someone to pick you up.
Central Plateau is lovely, so versatile, so close to Rotorua, to Taupo, not that far to Hamilton. There's the mountains in the winter and the lake in the summer, so there's plenty to do and see.
This morning I was up here at 6 o'clock fencing, and then just moving the cows. Then I'll do morning milkings and afternoon milkings, and then loading the hopper and just other tractor work throughout the day, just a mix really.
We would like to find long-term staff. However, we have such a fabulous product here. We would like more people, we would like to share our product with others. So, ideally people would come for a minimum of 1 year. If people want to come for 2 or 3 years and they're perfect candidates, we'd love them to come.
So if you found this really interesting today, I know I have, we would love to hear from you. We've got loads of jobs and placements available on New Zealand Dairy Farm starting June, July time. We'd love to hear from you. You can head onto our website, fill in an application form. You can send us an email or always send the AgWork WhatsApp a message. I think there's some great opportunities, and today has been such a highlight to see Arna and her team here. And hopefully you guys have maybe learned something and maybe you can see yourself doing something like this. I think New Zealand Dairy has so much to offer, and we're really, really stoked to be working with employers like Arna to provide these placements. So if you're thinking about doing the New Zealand Dairy season, you can come and do it with your boyfriend, as Will and Gracie are, or by yourself like Ffion, or even just grab a friend. We'd love to hear from you.